What is happening, guys? I'm Dan. Welcome back to the channel. I am continuing my beer haul from Colorado, and this time it is coming from Ereditá, which is a Hoot IPA, brewed with Citra and Riwaka as stated on the can, and we have ingredients: water, barley, oats, Citra, Riwaka, yeast. Hoot is the first prototype from our Joy series to graduate, earning its own unique name. Joy number 5 has evolved from a momentary, singular expression of creativity into a beer we want to recreate with regularity, and it's a real hoot. So this India Pale Ale was brewed in dry hops, Citra hops, Pacific Northwest, Riwaka hops from New Zealand. Cool. Don't know anything about Ereditá. I'm not going to lie, guys. And again, I was in Colorado with tons of options of beer at Total Wine. And the only reason I happened to grab this one was because I had it in my hand. And one of the workers said, "This is really good. You should get it." He just literally said that in passing. He moved on. That's all he said to me. So I said, okay, fine. I'll listen to him. I will give this a shot. So we have brewed and packaged by 12% in North Haven, Connecticut. So it's brewed for Ereditá beer. So again, using their facilities, it looks like. And then we have Ereditá as the Italian translation of the word legacy. Coming from an Italian-American family, honoring our heritage is about as much of the past as it is about the future. Cool. So I like the meaning of this. Again, never heard of these guys. I don't even know why I'm here reviewing it. It's just because someone told me to get it, guys. So nothing from Colorado currently. I don't think I grabbed any beer that was actually from Colorado to bring home. Obviously, we've all had New Belgium. Had lots of their beer, had it there, but I'm not going to bring it home and review it. I'm reviewing things I just can't get in Michigan. So here we are with Ereditá beer. So I'm pouring it. She's pretty hazy, and it's on the yellow end of the spectrum, not so orange, not so golden amber. Again, I don't see a lot of the golden yellows anymore as compared to some, really. I see a lot of golden orange yellow. This is more on the yellow end of the spectrum for sure. This pale yellow, golden yellow mixture. Big, fluffy, frothy, deep, dense, pillowy head sitting on top, guys, sticky, dissipating fairly slowly. And it's the Hoot IPA, so let's hope it's good, because the guy told me. So hey, guy from Total Wine, hey, outside Denver, I'm holding you accountable right now. What else can I say about this? Something about it was experimental. Again, it says on the can they want to make it a regular thing. It won some award for, I don't know, experimental IPA. Where's the ABV? Do we even know? 6.2%. Again, don't know anything about Ereditá, guys. It's going to be the first time trying anything from them, so let's get an aroma. Kind of grassy. Sweetness. Bright, but peppery citrus, I would say. Yeah, peppery citrus, like orange, grapefruit, a little bit of melon, cantaloupe. Yep, there's this just like deeper rooted maltiness to this beer. I don't know, it's this peppery kind of like white bread, a little bit of yeast. It just smells different. I don't know. I guess there is like a little bit of like passion fruit in there as well, some gooseberry. I don't freaking know, guys. It smells different, I will say. It smells like almost like a creamier, like passion fruity, like peppery creamsicle. It sounds terrible, I guess, to say that, but that's kind of what I'm getting. Not as like pronounced with individual fruits as I hoped. It's hard to get like a good read on this. It smells different for sure. So I don't know. I'm gonna dive in, guys. It's Ereditá beer, Hoot IPA. Cheers. Looks good on camera, even in the darkness. Again, kind of like this peppery citrus passion fruit. Interesting. Not as malty as I would have thought, but it is. It's got this like doughy, honey, grassy, grainy malt forwardness that gives way to a little bit of like peppery dryness and grass, slight pine resin on the back end. Comes across juicy on the front. There is oats. Okay, so there's like this creamy, like I was attaining it maybe to like creamsicle, but like, yeah, the creamsicle thing is like the body. It's the creaminess from the oats kind of playing into the yeast profile of this beer. It's hoppy, but it's still sweet and dry on the back end, but it's still a juicy beer, and just more pronounced and soft and subtle, curtailed by some bitterness on the back end. A little grassy, like again, peppery pine. It's different. I have like no serious gripes about it. Like, I just want it to be a little bit more like citrusy forward. I want a little bit more like layer of complexities here. But it's very drinkable. I will say that. Yeah, this is a good beer. I think this is a good beer. I've had a lot of like OG old school beers compared to what I've been drinking as of late. So like, it's hard to drink beers after having like Pliny, and I've been having like Sip of Sunshine and like all these other like OG infamous beers. This one it's good. It's like holding its own, you know, compared to what I've been having. But it's just soft. It's kind of pillowy, nice mouthfeel. The maltiness isn't too overpronounced, and I feel like this gives way to pretty good drinkability at 6.2, guys. Peppery passion fruit, grapefruit, orange jammy marmalade, like all put together. Like, it's getting better as I drink it too. Like, it's pretty good beer actually. I'm not super upset by this. This is pretty good. Like, slight subtle passion fruit. I think this like peppery, grassy pine resin is not too overdone. It's just enough just to like hold it differently from other beers, or hold it apart differently. And then I'm getting more like melon, more than this passion fruit thing. Like, so it's like this overripe honeydew, a little bit like this melony thing, stone fruit, but more melon, cantaloupe, and a lot of honeydew, overripe honeydew. Super drinkable, not too bitter, but not too sweet. So really good drinkability. It's a great beer. It's a really good beer. I didn't know at first. It's kind of weird. It takes a second for your palate to adjust to this, but it's good. Dry hop with Citra. Citra is always like a, you know, I don't know. It's the crowd pleaser, you know? Like, it brings out the best in everyone. Like, yeah, Citra. It's good. It's really good. I'm not like geeked out about it, but this got really good as I continued to drink it. A little chewy, not too overdone. Great malt level to this beer. Good drinkability. I like this. 4.17 out of 5. I like this beer. It got better as I drank it. Great balance, great flavors, and it's kind of memorable compared to other New England styles, if you will. So 4.17, guys. Ereditá, my first beer from them. Hoot IPA. Thank you so much for being here. Cheers. Prost. Yama. See you on the next review.